All right, good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Give me a moment. Good morning, guys and girls, ladies and gents. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you all had a great Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, September the 29th, and it is 6:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's time for the Load Board Report. Daily review at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to loads and freight availability. As always, my name is Calvin Butler, and I'm your host for the Load Board Report. And this is brought to you by RBBS Logistics Learning Centers and the National Dispatchers Network, where we provide two resources, training, support, pretty much everything an individual needs to either run their truck, run their dispatch firm, or run their freight brokerage firm. We save you money, we provide you with training, we provide you with assistance, and we provide you with support, and we plug you into our network of more than 2,900 industry professionals so you can network with and learn from and help each other to make money within the industry. All right, today let's go over here to our site, our load board. One of the load boards that we use is direct freight, of course. And let's refresh so you take a look at the map and see what's going on in the country. All right, so today, let's start here in Florida. In Florida, we have 1,761 loads available showing in Florida. In Georgia, we have 3,175 loads showing available. We have 1,682 loads in South Carolina. In North Carolina, we're showing 2,159 loads. In Virginia, we're showing 1,943 loads. In West Virginia, we're showing 298 loads. In Ohio, we're showing 3,117 loads. In Pennsylvania, we're showing 2,932 loads. In the great state of New York, we're showing 1,956 loads available. In Maine, there's 290 loads. In Vermont, 57. In New Hampshire, 162. In Massachusetts, there is 705 loads. Rhode Island is reporting 42 loads. Connecticut is reporting 214 loads. New Jersey has 1,487 loads. Delaware is showing 227 loads available. Maryland is reporting 1,179 loads available right now. Let's move on down here to Alabama. We're showing 4,191 loads down in Alabama. Over in Louisiana, we're showing 992 loads. Mississippi, 1,703 loads. Tennessee, 1,655 loads. Kentucky, 1,566 loads. Up in Indiana, we're showing 2,809 loads. In Michigan, we're showing 1,622 loads. In case we miss Ohio, we're showing 3,117 loads. In Wisconsin, we're showing 1,916 loads. Down in Illinois, we're showing 4,143 loads. Indiana, 2,809 loads. Missouri, 1,596 loads. Arkansas, 2,921 loads. In Texas, we're showing 6,138 loads. Again, they are leading the the country when it comes to load availability. Oklahoma, we're showing 836 loads. In Kansas, we are showing 646 loads. In Nebraska, we are showing 444 loads at good old 444. And in South Dakota, 633 loads. North Dakota, 176 loads. Montana, we are showing 529 loads. Wyoming, 245 loads. Colorado, 1,156 loads. New Mexico, 1,121 loads. Arizona, 849 loads in Arizona this morning. Utah is reporting 970 loads. Wyoming, 245 loads. Idaho, 1,143 loads. Washington, 1,506 loads up in the mountains there. Oregon, also in the mountains, is showing 2,255 loads. Nevada, 600 loads, even dead on the head. And in California, we are showing 3,617 loads. In case I missed Utah, we're showing 970 loads. In Arizona, 849. And Alaska, we're showing 2 loads. Okay, all right. So that's a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to load availability and freight. Today we are going to who we're going to concentrate on today. Today we're going to move back over towards the. Yesterday we did Oregon. That's right, we did Oregon yesterday. So let's shift back over and let's check out Arkansas. Well, that's what we're going to do today. Today we're going to do Arkansas. But before we do that, let me check in with my YouTube people and see what's going on YouTube. See what we got going on over there on YouTube. Okay, Katina, who do we have over here on YouTube? Good morning to my YouTube regulars. We have Miss Jenkins, Katina Jenkins. Good morning. Yolanda C. I think that's a new one. Good morning from Raleigh, North Carolina. I think you might be new. I don't remember seeing you on here before, but we appreciate you joining us this morning. And of course, we have Mr. Gooderich Jr. joining us again. Good morning to you all this morning. Now, everybody remembers if you are a carrier, owner operator, or lease operator, you need a load, give us a call 866-973-6445. It doesn't matter what extension you hit because this time in the morning you're only going to get me, and we will give away free freight. Just let us know what type of trailer you have, and we'll be more than happy to get you some loads and give you that free freight. So let's see what's going on. Oh, let me get back over here. Okay, there we go. And we get you that free freight. All right. So, what did we say we're gonna look at this morning? We did say Arkansas. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go this morning. And we're gonna feature Arkansas, see what's going on over there in Arkansas this morning. Excuse me. Early this morning. I don't even have my coffee yet. All right. So, all right, we got some loads that's just posted, but they don't have any rates on them. The ones that just posted don't have rates. 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes. There's no rates. So let's go over here and let's check out the estimated rate per mile. Check out these rates. See what's going on. All right, here we have some flatbed loads. Looks like it's a dedicated flatbed. Yep, 29th and the 30th. Y'all know I like these kind of loads. I like these kind of loads that run consistently every day. And looks like these might be a couple of loads that run every day. Why? Because 29th and the 30th, they probably shut down on Saturday, so that's why they don't have the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week loads on here. But I'm willing to bet you, we come back to the load board on Sunday night or Monday morning, or early Monday morning, you'll see these loads on here, and they'll be there for 5 days a week. Okay, so here's a nice little dedicated run. what it looks like that a flatbed can grab. It is picking up in Mark Tree, Arkansas, and it's going to Albertaville, okay, Alabama. That's 290 trip miles. 290 trip miles. You can easily run that in one day, okay? You can easily run that in one day and have time to run another load, okay? So that's 290 trip miles, and it's going to Alabama, Albertaville, Alabama. It is a flatbed, full load, 40,000 pounds, $1,750. That's $6.03 per mile. And that is leaving today, this morning. You're going to contact Trek Transportation Brokerage Incorporated. One of their Star Trek fans. They probably are. But you're going to contact Trek Transportation Brokerage Incorporated over at 1-800-882-2661. That's who you're going to contact for that load. And be sure that let them know that if you can run that load every day. Why? Because it is a repeat load. It picks up today and tomorrow. So if you want to try and get on both those loads, and if you want to see what's coming back there on your reverse search, we can do a reverse search on that for you. Let's see what can get you back to Mark Tree. You can go 50 miles to Piedmont. Well, nah, that's taking you 316 miles out the way. You don't want to do that. Hold on here. Let's find something else. But these are also looks like dedicated from this Birmingham to Searcy. They're all looks like they're dedicated. So let me see what puts you real close to Mark Tree. I got 100 miles out. Let's go with 50 miles. See if that's close to 50 miles to Mark Tree. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that Piedmont one puts you back 50 miles, right within 50 miles of Mark Tree. So there you go. Let's see what's close to 25 miles of Mark Tree. Hope y'all recognize and understand what I'm doing. I'm cutting down on the radius to your destination so I can get you as close as possible back to Mark Tree, and as close as possible to go back and pick up that other load to be back there by day's end. That way tomorrow morning you'll be ready to pick that load up. Look like the closest you're gonna get is 50 miles. Okay, the closest you're gonna get is within 50 miles of Mark Tree. That looks like it's gonna be the closest. I think we tried 25 miles. Let me try that again. I think we tried 25 miles. And I'm thinking the closest you're gonna get is 50 miles. Yeah, that's the closest you're gonna get. It's within 50 miles. So it could be 35 miles. It could be 40 miles. It could be whatever. But it's more than 25 miles away, but less than 50 miles. Okay, so you're gonna be within 50 miles striking distance of getting back to your money load. All right. So the way this looks right now, you can grab this one going to Piedmont and picking up that one in Alabama and heading back to Memphis, Tennessee, which is gonna put you right back in striking distance of Mark Tree, Arkansas. Okay, it's gonna put you within 50 miles over to Mark Tree, Arkansas. Now, here's one right here. You can do a 98-mile deadhead. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, and go. It's a 220 trip mile to Haleyville, Alabama. You're gonna pick it up in Haleyville, Alabama. You're gonna bring you back to Forest Kelly, Arkansas. And look, y'all see that? This is your best. You can either do this one because this is like, it is what? A daily run also too. So that's, easily you can take the other load, pick it up, go drop it, then run 98 miles, pick up this load, and then head back towards your destination and be within 50 miles of your original pickup point. So you got put in enough time so you can take that, take it back, drop it, and then get back and be ready to pick that load up again the next day. Either way, you got plenty of loads that are taking you back within 50 miles, striking distance. Here's one down here. Now this one doesn't have a price on it, but it's only a 69-mile deadhead. Like this one, and it's 341 miles. This is a 50-mile deadhead, 316 miles. This one is a 104-mile deadhead, 178 miles. Now this is truly a dedicated, because y'all see here, it runs every single day. They got a whole bunch of these on here. They run every single day. Okay, that Littleville, Alabama to Memphis, Tennessee, and that's going to put you within 50 miles of striking distance. You're going to go 104 miles deadhead. Then you got 178 miles to go. That's about the same as going 50 miles and then doing 316 miles trip. Y'all see what we're saying? So that's about the same, or the same as doing 81 miles deadhead and doing 246-mile trip. So, you can either do the deadhead or the trip, but either way, you got enough time to do that and pick up just about any of these loads. You can do it. Any of these loads, you can do it. Now, all these loads, they're not paying great money. They're paying decent money, but you're not looking for them to pay great money. You're looking for these to get you back to your money load for the next day, so you can double up on those and make good money. The ones that's paying the most is the Littleville to Memphis at $500. Nope, I take that back. The one that's paying the most is the $950 one, which is paying $3.01 per mile. And that's going 50 miles deadhead and 316 miles on your trip miles. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. All right. So here's what you got. You got trip miles here, 290 trip miles. You're leaving from, where were you leaving from? You're leaving from Mark Tree, Arkansas. Okay. You're going to Albertaville, Alabama. You're going 290 trip miles. All right. That's going to take you about 6 hours. Okay. That's going to take you about 6 hours. All right. You got 11-hour driving shift. The average person who's a decent driver can drive 600 to 625, 650 miles in a driving shift. So that's 290 miles right there. Then let's go over here. Then if you go 50 deadhead miles, that's 340 miles. And then you go 316 miles, that's 640 miles. Okay. Or you can go 104 miles, which is going to be 290 plus 100 is 390, 394. Then you're going to go 178 miles, which is 494 plus 78. For 560 miles. So here's your best bet to hit your time wise. It's this one right here, and this is good. Why? Because you have a lot of them. Okay, these are all these are dedicated runs. It pays about half of what this one is paying, but this one you're going to be the time crunch. You probably won't make that one because you got that 50 miles plus another 316 miles. This is 104 miles plus 178 miles, which cuts down on your total mileage. So everybody see what we're doing here. I want to make sure y'all understand the math and you understand the calculations, okay? Because if you can do that, Now, if you one of them drivers out there that can pull off 650 miles easily with no, no sweat, you can do 650 miles. Yeah, go ahead and grab that right there. If you think you can do it, then knock yourself out. But remember, you got your time sitting at the shippers. You got to make sure you manage your time. You're off the clock when you're at the shipper. You got to manage time, and you got to stay driving now. You can't be stopping, every 2 hours to take a piss or whatever you're gonna do, because you ain't gonna make it. Okay, you're not gonna make it. This is a more. This is is an easier one to complete with in conjunction with that other load. These are okay. These right here, that 104 and 178, 104 deadhead, 178 trip miles. This one is going to be a little bit harder to complete because it's 50 mile deadhead plus 316 miles. So that's the extra 366 miles. Okay, 366 miles on top of 290 miles. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going to make it real hard. Okay, so, but these are pretty fairly easy to complete. All right, so what you got here is 510 on this one, right? 510 on that one. Pick that up to day 2. You got to drop the other one off, and you run it back to within 50 miles, and then you go ahead and deadhead them 50 miles back to here, and you pick this load up on tomorrow. So you got 1750. Look at the calculator. You got 1750 on that load, right? And then on the next load, you got 510. Look, you can't get a better dedicated than that. $2,260 per day, 5 days a week, home every night, off every weekend. Now, y'all know that's how we like to do it here at the National Dispatchers Network. This is how we train. We train like this all the time. We train our dispatchers to always look for lows. And first of all, we train our dispatchers to look for the highest rate per mile load. Why? Because usually 90% of the time, the highest rate per mile loads are shorter run loads. Shorter run loads are usually 75 to 80% of the time dedicated runs. They run every day. Okay? And usually loads that run every day is easier to find backhauls back because they're short mileage runs, they're short trip miles, they run every day and got great, rate per mile. You can usually find loads going back the other way. Okay? I mean, you can literally piece 3 loads together for short run loads that are under 100 miles, under 200 miles. You can piece 3 of them together and run all 3 of those loads in a triangle and go back home and make that kind of money. But this is real good because you got 2 loads that are paying you over $2,000 combined today, per day. So that's what you're looking at with that set of dedicated runs that we just pieced together. I mean, we just pieced this together from, just from a load board. Just, we didn't do any real, anything special. You just got to know how to know what to look for and know how to piece them together to make these work out. Okay. Now, what you're going to do after you run these loads, you're going to call those brokers back and you're going to let them know, hey, Mr. Broker, that load I ran early this morning. Yeah, I can run that load every day for you. Or if you're a dispatcher, or say, yeah, my guy can run that load every day for you. Oh, really? Great. Well, just save me some trouble. I don't have to find somebody to put on that load every day. Call the second guy. Hey, that load that got picked up around about midday, around 2 o'clock. Yeah, he can run that load every day. Or that load he picked up around 12 o'clock this afternoon. Yeah, he can run that load every day about the same time. Really? Okay, great. You want to get locked in? Lock them in. $2,200 per day, 5 days a week. That times 52 weeks in a year. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. Let's see, that's 22. What was I doing? That was 22 what? 2260. All right. 2260 every day times 5 days a week. Look at that. If that ain't good money for a flatbed, I don't know what is. Come on now. If you're an owner operator, you getting that load yourself without a dispatcher, that's gonna be 52 weeks in a year. You in that load all year long, you're gonna make over $500,000. Okay. There you go. That's all you need. That right there. You got one truck, run it. Over $500,000 made. All right. Now, if you're a dispatcher and you putting someone on that and you're charging 10%, you know the load fee, what you're gonna make per year, you're gonna make $58,000 per year by setting your carrier up on one load like that, and your carrier is gonna make still over $500,000. $528,842 per year. Now, that ain't no hate. Okay, that's good money. That's meat and potatoes, y'all. That's meat and potatoes all day, every day. I don't care how you cut it. I don't care how you slice it. That's good money for a flatbed carrier. Okay, if y'all want to know how to make money in a truck, there it is. If you want to know how to make money as a dispatcher, there it is. Okay, all right. So there it is, right there. All right, let's jump over here to our load board here again. See what we got going on. Falcon L. Hey Falcon, how you doing? Falcon L555. I like that. Good day, Uncle Calvin. How you doing? How you doing? Sandra D. Hunter. Good morning, everyone from New Jersey. How you doing up there in New Jersey? We appreciate you calling in this morning. Remember, if you did a load, give us a call. 866-973-6445. Between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we give away free freight. But as y'all know, this is how we look for loads and things like this. Okay, all right. So to my YouTube people, what do y'all think about finding those short run loads and running those short run loads and putting those loads together and creating dedicateds? That's really the way you make money. As a dispatcher, that's how you make money. As an owner operator, if you are new to this game, I just put you up on game on how to manage a truck. And that's what dispatchers do. That's why I like the term owner op business manager rather than dispatcher, because a real good person who is good at their job, they're going to manage that owner operator's truck for them. And that's where dispatchers come into play. That's when they become extremely valuable to the industry, because they have the time to sit down and manage this out, look for what's right, put it together, contact the necessary people, and create these dedicated runs. Okay, they have the ability to do that. So, and that is what it is all, about. Okay, is creating those dedicateds and doing those types of things. All right, let me go ahead and hold on here. Let me refresh this. Let's see what we got going on. Looking at this better like this right here, because all that right there, that's just too much. All right, there we go. Get out of that right there. Yeah, good, Rich. That's called working smart. That's exactly what it is. That's working smart. That is called working smart, is what it is. Okay. And if you work smart, you'll make money. I promise you on that. All right. So that was we have on that load. So we're showing you how to do that. And now let's look at some other loads. Oh, now remember the carrier, the broker to contact on that load is 800-882-2661. And that would be Trek Transport Brokerage Firm is the first one to contact. The next one that we was talking about was this one right here. we were talking about the broker contact on that back haul, that reverse search. It's going to be got a whole bunch of you can contact either shipping connection or you can contact straight line transport. Both of them have have all those loads, and looks like ATS Logistics has them too. Yeah, ATS Logistics. So these are the carriers you're gonna contact. You're gonna contact for that backhaul. You can contact ATS Logistics at 865-867-2337, or you can contact Smooth Operations Logistics at 224-508-2263, or you can contact Straight Line Transport at 714-840-5366, or you can contact Shipping Connection at 866-271-2070. So those are your numbers and your brokers you can contact for that backhaul. Easy setup right there. Easy setup, to do daily runs, dedicated, whatever you want to call them, and make over $2,200 per day. More than $11,000 per week, more than $500,000 per year on just running the same old loads every day. I like that. That's what I like. I don't like running all over the country, not knowing where will be the next day. I'm sorry. I just don't like that. I like trucking, but if I can do it and run my little route back and forth and be home every night, sleep in my own bed, going out, hitting the night scene, hitting the clubs or whatever, if I was single, but me being married, if I can do that and come home to my wife and we spend time together, you got kids, you got quality time with your kids and your family, do cookouts in your backyard, during the week, that's where it's at. Lay down, in your own bed, next to your wife, your kids are all in the house and everything. You're doing the family thing and making over $500,000 a year, and you're off every weekend. Oh, hammers. Now that's it. That's trucking at its best. Okay. And but that's how you want to do it. That is my goal every time I bring on a new carrier. My goal is to set them up like that. And that's what you are. And that should be you all's goal to get them set up in these short, dedicated runs and making plenty of money so that they are happy people. Y'all know what I mean by that? Okay. All right. So that was that. Let's see what else we got out here real quick. What time is it? Oh, we got about 15 minutes. All right. Let me check on my YouTube people, see what they've got to say. Yolanda says, does the rate cons have specific times the loads have to be at the location? They do sometimes, but you can negotiate that. A lot of times the rate cons will give you a range. They'll tell you the pickups are between, they'll tell you between 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. and 12 or 6 a.m. and before close of business. Now, you can call up the broker and you can let them know, here's how I do it. That first load, I try to get that load picked up as early as possible. I ask the broker, can I pick this load up first thing this morning? Can I get scheduled? Because when you call them up, you can schedule, a lot of times you can schedule yourself in. You can get scheduled in. I'm talking to Yolanda here. You can get scheduled in, okay? A lot of times you have an open pickup. Sometimes you have a specific time you have to be there, but a lot of times they post these loads on the load board. If there's a specific pickup, they will tell you in the section of the load board. So what they normally do is when they're like that, they don't have a time listed. Those are usually open pickup times, especially those that run every day like that. So they're usually open pickup times, so you can schedule yourself in. You can call them up and get scheduled in. Say, look, I got a guy who can pick that load up early this morning. Is that load available for pickup at 7 a.m.? And they say, yeah, we can get you a window between 7 and 9 a.m. Be there to pick that load up. All right. Then you go in and call your next broker because you got that one secured. Then you call your next broker and let them know, hey, I got a guy who's running a load down to that area right now, and he'll be there by noon. Can he get scheduled in to pick that load up between 12:30 and 2 o'clock? See, that's how you want to do that. Okay. Do you always negotiate the rate of some just accept it as it? I always try to get, 50, 100, a couple $100. I mean, you never know until you try. I always try it. But if I'm happy with the load that I'm looking at, if they tell me, well, that's all I got, I'm not going to push it because I've already, I'm setting up my dedicated, so I don't push it if I'm, if I'm happy with what's there. But I do try to get it, off the initial call. But if I can't get it, I don't worry about it. And because the reason why I'm calling on the load because I like the numbers. Okay, I like what it's doing. I like the setup. And in that case, $2,200 plus an extra $510. I mean, I'm $1,750 plus extra $550. You get extra $100. You're gonna push it up a little bit more. You push it up about $2,300 together or $2,400 together. But $500,000 is $500,000. I don't care how you look at it. $500,000 is $500,000 a year. Okay, so that's how I roll with it. All right. Thank you for that question. Those are both great questions. I appreciate it. The time now is 6:46. We're getting close to our shutdown time, 6:46. Let's go back over here and let's talk a little bit about, we're going to talk a little about our platform. And remember, this is sponsored by the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and the National Dispatch Network, where we train freight broker owners and dispatch firm owners, and we train people how to be better freight brokers and how to be better dispatchers. But we not only train them, we also provide tools and resources that their business needs so that they can run without paying a lot of overhead. Because there's a lot of expenses when it comes to doing business in the trucking industry. Then you got load boards, you got to pay for shippers lists, you got to do owner operator locator sites and all this stuff, that you have to, these are just inherited costs. Well, we help you to cut down on those inherited costs. That's why a lot of people join our platform. Believe it or not, we have a lot of owner operators who join our platform simply to get access to our 19 million plus shippers and our more than 100 load boards. Because, when you're paying for load boards, some of y'all are paying for 5, 6 load boards. And I can understand why, because, because you need it, if you're a dispatch firm or if you're an owner operator, you're trying to find some loads, you're going to need different load boards. But some of y'all are paying, for all of those, and those load boards are running anywhere from $40 a month up to $149 a month. I mean, 4 or 5 load boards can easily run you $300-400 a month. Okay, all together. So why not save that cost? Join our platform. Just pay $49.95 per month, and you get access to those load boards by joining our Best Choice Logistics Learning Center individual platform membership. Or if you don't want to pay that much money per month, pay a small enrollment fee of $349.95, and your monthly subscription fee is only going to be $39.95 per month plus tax. And if you are a veteran, just pay $249.95, and your monthly enrollment fee and your monthly fee is only going to be $29.95 per month. Okay, so we provide something that other platforms don't provide. I had a young lady call me yesterday, and who signed up, and she was telling me that she had taken this course, and this is a common thing that I hear all the time. Someone says that, well, I took this other course, and they charged me, $2,600 or $2,500 or $1,500 or $700. It was a week-long course, and afterwards I had all these questions, but I couldn't. There was nobody for me to call because that was the end of the course. They're not able to call to the instructor's bag. They're not able to follow up and get questions. And then she said she had to go out and get her own load boards and all this other stuff, and it was costing her even more money. And she still didn't really know what she was doing. Okay, that is a common thing, because that's what happens when you pay for these courses or you go attend these classes. That's how you get it. You get a course or you get a class. When it's over, and you're left on your own, and you got stuff to pay for, and you have to split that bill yourself. When I created the RBBS Logistics Learning Center, I didn't want to create just a course or a class. I wanted to create something different. I wanted to create something that was ongoing, that would benefit you long term for as long as you were in the industry. I wanted to create a network of industry professionals that you could go to and always have someone you can connect with who is in the industry, who you can get advice from or you can get help from. It's like a self-training type of platform. I also wanted to create something that was useful and that would save owner-operators, freight brokers, dispatchers, logistics entrepreneurs, save you all money. Okay? I wanted to create a place where you can go and get the tools, the resources, the training if you need it. This is what we created, okay? Because here, when you join our platform, you're not going to get just a course or whatever case. We do courses, we do training. Every Monday night we do franchise training. Every Thursday night we do dispatch training. Every Saturday morning we do broker training. Okay, and we have the load board report Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Okay, which is also not just us doing the showing you what's going on with loads, but it's also a little bit of training too that's thrown in there. Like a little like what's the guy that has the cooking show? He mix all this stuff up, put the spice there, and bam. This is our bam. We throw a little bam in there. But this is what we've created. But we're not just training. When you join our platform, you get access to tools and resources. And there's not another platform out there that does what we do. When you join our platform, you're gonna get access to our tools and resources. Calculators, all these rate DTI calculators, and all this other stuff you get. You get agreements and forms. All your documentation. You get your sample copy of your dispatch agreement, sample copy of your carrier broker agreement, sample onboarding site, all the forms and stuff you need to run your dispatch firm or your freight brokerage firm. Okay. We also give you load boards, access to load boards. Okay, more than 100 of them. Access to more than 100 load boards. That's going to help you to save money, so you don't have to pay for load board access. We also give you access to more than 19 million shippers through our shipper locator sites. That way you don't have to pay for any list of shippers, because shipper lists bring you anywhere from $500 to $2,500 per list. So we save you money. And you're able to access all of this and pay a small fee, per month, $49 per month, or pay a moderate, enrollment fee, and pay an even smaller fee per month to access our back office tools, resources, training, and support. Okay, there's no other platform out there like what we do. Okay, so there you have it. If you want to join our platform, simply go to mydispatcher.org. That's mydispatcher.org. There it is right there, mydispatcher.org. You scroll down in the middle of the page, you'll see where it says click to enroll. Click here underneath that video. It's going to take you over to our enrollment site where you can choose one of our enrollments. If you are a veteran and you want to get a very small fee on your monthly fee, just pay $249.95 on your enrollment, and your monthly fee will be $29.95 plus tax. If you don't want to pay the enrollment fee at all, you just want to pay just a monthly fee, you just pay $49.95 for our individual platform membership, and that's every month. Or if you want to get a smaller monthly fee, and if you're not a veteran, you pay $349.95 on your enrollment fee, and your monthly fee is just $39.95 per month. And we have corporate enrollments also available as well too in our franchise. So there you have it. That's how you join us. That's how you do it. I'm going to place the link mydispatcher.org in the chat sections of the thing here. Let me paste this in for you all. That's where you go if you want to get signed up with us and join our platform. Yolanda, okay, we've already answered those questions with Yolanda. Look, I want to thank our guests for joining us. Ms. Jenkins, Yolanda C., Goody Rich Jr., Falcon L555, Sandra D. Hunter. Thank you all for joining us on this low board report this morning. We appreciate y'all. You know, I love all of y'all. You know, thank y'all for supporting this platform. We appreciate it so very much. And hope to see y'all back here tomorrow for the low board report, 6 a.m. On Thursday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the low board report. All right. For those of you out there, I thank you all. I appreciate you all for joining us again. And, you know, you all have a blessed day and go out and book some freight, make some money. But this has been Calvin with the Load Board Report, a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to loads and freight availability. Thank you all, and we appreciate each and every last one of you all. And I will see you all back here on tomorrow for the Load Board Report. Bye, everybody.